Hello, today we have an event that has failed diplomacy in history.
It took place September 30th, 1938.
It is called the Munich Agreement. As a point of reference, this first map shows pre-war Czechoslovakia and the German inhabited land within, known as the Sudetenland. This was a source of conflict for Hitler and the Third Reich. It was Hitler's documented plan to take over this strategic area and its peoples, and eventually all of Czechoslovakia.
The second map indicates a fragmented and divided Czechoslovakia, all a result of the failed diplomacy of the Munich Agreement. Here is the story of how it all happened.
Hello, Hitler. It's an unexpected pleasure.
We have much business to discuss. No, I go first.
Hi, Hitler.
Sit down. No, get up, you lazy bum.
Hitler explained that he wanted Heinlein to press the demands that the Czechoslovakian government wouldn't accept.
Germany's main point of these demands was to gain the Sudetenland for Germany, so it could make Czechoslovakia so weak it would join Germany, because Sudetenland had many valuable resources that Czechoslovakia needed.
Heinlein agreed to these orders that Hitler gave. Yes, Hitler, I will do your bidding. Hi, Hitler! Hello, everybody. I'm General Ludwig Beck, Chief of General Staff. And today I've come here to tell you all that you need to resign so we can destroy Hitler and his reign.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
A man went to England and explained their plans to them.
But they ignored him completely and did not think Hitler's intentions were evil. No! Ludwig's going to kill me. This is the meeting of Chamberlain and Hitler at Gettysburg.
Hello, Hitler.
Chamberlain?
This was a frame meeting based on pressure Hitler was putting on the Czech government to give in to annexation. Chamberlain was hardly able to get a word in. He was thinking, if the Führer is determined to settle this matter by force, without even waiting for discussion, why did he allow me to come?
Hitler proposed a succession of the Sudeten region based on rights of self-determination. Chamberlain denied all these demands, throwing Hitler into a giant rage. No, Chamberlain, you fool! How could you be doing this? Ah! No! No!
There, Hitler. Everything will be all right. We will have a meeting that will discuss these terms, and other countries will be there too. Agreed.
Escort my friend out. So long. Interesting.
This is the building that the Munich Agreement took place in. It is called the Führerbau, which is currently used now as a school. This is a picture of the signers of the Munich Agreement. From left to right, Chamberlain, Dadlier, Hitler, Mussolini, and Siano. Picture before signing the Munich Agreement, which we have transferred into this picture. Oh, no, yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, I thought about it. Yeah.
Hitler was very conflicted and frustrated the first night of the meeting. He had no idea what to do.
Hitler wasn't able to keep track of all the different languages being spoken. Plus, he couldn't keep up with his translator, so he was starting to get very cranky.
When Chamberlain objected to them that the Czechs moving out of the Sudetenland cannot even take their cattle, Hitler exploded. Does this mean that the farmers will be expelled but the cattle will be retained? Our time is too valuable to be wasted on such trivialities.
The Prime Minister then dropped the matter completely.
That night, Chamberlain couldn't even sleep. He was too worried about the coming morning.
Here's the paper, Hitler.
Very good.
Hitler then skimmed the paper over quickly and signed it. Friends,
This speech is called Peace in Our Time, one of the most ironic speeches in history.
This morning, I had another talk with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler. And here is the paper which bears his name upon it as well as mine. Some of you perhaps have already heard what it contains, but I would just like to read it to you. We, the German Führer and Chancellor, and the British Prime Minister have had a further meeting today and all agreed in recognizing that the question of Anglo-German relations is of the first importance for the two countries and for Europe. We regard the agreement signed last night and the Anglo-German naval agreement as symbolic of the desire of our two peoples never to go to war with one another again.
Chamberlain was awarded very much when he came back to England and said his speech, "Hello everybody, I'm a peacemaker." But more and more the Czechoslovakian citizens realized that the Munich agreement didn't help them in any way. Aww.
In this part, Hitler shows his rage for signing the Munich agreement because Chamberlain got more praise and reward for signing the Munich agreement, and Hitler did not get much at all. "I cannot believe this! I am stronger and better than Chamberlain, and I signed this agreement, and Chamberlain gets much more publicity and praise than me. I cannot believe you people do not praise me more than him. I am upset beyond madness. I am Adolf Hitler, and I will have my revenge." Wow!
So, basically the Munich agreement was an ultimate failure in diplomacy and caused many great consequences and failures. The only success was that it gave Great Britain time to get ready for the war to make weapons.
One of the consequences that we did not draw out was that France and Great Britain did not ultimately avoid war. Another major consequence was allowing Hitler a position of power when it could have been avoided.
Thank you for watching.